please stand and remove your hats as the Shoals High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Joel Whitecamp, plays our national anthem.
Hello, and welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2018. I want to start off by saying thanks to all the candidates a part of this important day. We have all waited many years for this moment. On behalf of my class, I want to thank the following people that stay possible. The school board for making our year the best possible by investing in our futures and allowing us to take various trips and have meaningful experiences. The faculty for providing guidance and encouraging us to be the best we can be. Our friends for helping us stay on the right path of success and helping make each day of the most boring 7 hours bearable. And finally, our parents for providing love and support throughout our academic endeavors and raising us to be the strong and intelligent men and women we are today. Without all of you, this day would not be a reality. Graduation is a very special day. It is the beginning of the rest of our lives. We all thought this day would never happen, and here it is. The final time we're all going to be in the same room with each other. I'd like to say congratulations, class of 2018. We did it.
Please stand and remove your hats. Lord, we are assembled here this afternoon to celebrate the ending of one chapter of our lives, with a blank open page ready to start our next chapter. We ask you for your true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding as we endeavor to start writing the next chapter of our lives. May we always remember that if we seek you first, everything else will follow. Lord, help the class of 2018 not to stray from the roots of wisdom. Lead us that we might use this wisdom to do great and wonderful things. Help us that we might follow our dreams to the fullest. Help us never to forget what it took for us to achieve this goal. Guide and protect each of us when we travel our separate ways. God bless the class of 2018. In Jesus' name, amen.
Our high school band will now play The Best of Journey.
No.
Next, I would like to welcome our senior class president and our 2018 salutatorian, Ms. Abby Stahl.
Good afternoon. I would first like to thank all the parents, family, friends, teachers, and faculty for coming to support the class of 2018 and graduating today. The support you have shown not only today, but throughout our 13 years is greatly appreciated. Most of all, I would like to thank God for allowing us to be sitting here for one of the most memorable days of our lives. I am very pleased to be invited to speak here today on what I know is a very special day. I want to start by congratulating my fellow classmates. We should all be very proud of ourselves today. Each one of us graduates will carry our own memories away from Shoals High School, a combination of good times, bad times, times of laughter and joy, times of school spirit, and of course, times of studying for that last-minute test you forgot you had. This is the beginning of a much bigger picture that each one of us will have to discover for ourselves. Graduation is a time of reflecting on the past and looking forward to the future. As we look back at the years together, it is easy to see how Shoals High School has played a major role in shaping us to be the people we are today. 13 years ago, we walked into this gym, fearful little kids, starting something new for the first time. And today, we will be walking out as adults with many new responsibilities. As we started school and went throughout our elementary days, school seemed easy. We had no real worries of our own, and at this time, school was still a fun place to go. By the time we reached junior high, we all had a new perspective of what we thought school was. The homework started to pile up, and the good times of recess and snack time came to an end. After these last couple years, high school was our final destination. This is when the reality began to sink in for the first time. Well, for the most of us. As dreaded as these years were for the most of us, they did fly by. We were seniors before we knew it. Senior year was a blast compared to the other 3 years of high school. Many of us participated in an internship and only had to attend school for half a day. This helped with the severity of our senioritis a little bit. The final days seemed to drag out, but the many field trips helped the days go by faster. As we look around, we do not see the little girls and boys Mom and Dad watched leave home for the first time, but rather the energetic young adults that we have grown to be. Now, we will each start a new direction in our life, going to college, trade school, joining the military, starting a family, or whichever path we choose to follow. Hopefully, we will all be able to influence as many as we go forward in life as others have influenced us through our journey. I would like to close with a quote from Dr. Seuss. We have the brains in our head, you have the feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You are your own. You know what you know. You are the guide. You will decide where to go. I encourage everyone here today to follow your dreams. Fear should never come between you and your dream. Class of 2018, I would like to wish you the best in everything you do and accomplish.
Next, we will hear from our senior class valedictorian, Ms. Susie Scott.
Hello, everyone. First and foremost, thank you all for coming here to support the class of 2018. Your encouragement and patience is greatly appreciated, and none of us would be the people we are today without it. Secondly, congratulations to our seniors. This year seemed to fly by and drag on at the same time. Our senioritis is so close. You're just a few more moments away from our summer vacation. For the rest of my speech, I'd like to address a sentence that I have heard at most of the graduations I've been to. High school is one of the best times of our life. Some variation of that cliche is said during the speech once every year, but it shouldn't be. Why should we settle for that? We shouldn't expect the rest of our lives to be less than what we've already experienced, though we have experienced some unique and wonderful things. We shouldn't willingly keep the high school purpose, right? Sure, being a high school student has its purpose. We get to participate in few field trips, continue some fun traditions, and spend time with our closest friends 5 days a week. Being a senior comes with perks too. We are honored at senior night, have our own parking lot, and we finally get to get rid of those Chromebooks for good. All of these things are great, and they have shaped us into the people we are. There's still so much to discover. College is going to open so many new doors for us. Even if you aren't going to college, the money you make from working full time is going to enable you to experience new things. There's a whole world outside of Shoals, Indiana that is full of new people, new places, and new experiences. So again, I ask, why would we settle for high school being the best time of our lives? So class of 2018, I challenge you all to aspire for more. As great as our school careers have been, we should always try to do better and be better. The memories we've made and the lessons we have learned during our time here will be cherished forever, but we need to continue to learn and grow as people. So maybe instead of high school being the best time of our lives, it should only be one of the best times of our lives. Thank you.
Our senior class historian, Ms. Amelia Cooper, will now give us a history of the class of 2018.
Wow, what can I say? Today has been a very well anticipated day for many of us. Today marks the end of a chapter. With the ending of this chapter, it also brings back all the memories. The memories of playground dates, to having recess twice a day with Mr. I playing keep-away, to junior high dates, where mom and dad told us, kids, be careful. So, now for a short, simple, and sweet history lesson on the Shoals senior class of 2018. In 2006, or as Mr. Holt would say, many moons ago, 47 of us entered kindergarten. Some of us had Mrs. McMurray or Mrs. Fisher. That's when we actually learned how to share and count. At that point, we cared mostly about the important stuff. Recess, snack time, show and tell. Fast forward to a few years later to 5th grade in 2011, all 40 of us, plus one, found ourselves sitting in the Martin County courtroom in front of the Honorable Judge Glenn Ellis. Just kidding. It was actually the Honorable Judge Abby Stahl, who delivered the popular phrase that year, order in the court. Just kidding, Abby. We still love you. Anyways, we were actors in the lead program showcasing a lawsuit scenario of stealing and the consequences of stealing. I sure hope that is the last time any of us end up in a courtroom. Soon after that, in 2013, 36 of us were walking up and down the halls in junior high, experiencing all the drama, acne, walkers, dances, and playing actual dodgeball with Mr. Smith. Soon, the junior high dances turned into homecoming in high school. In 2015, 37 of us returned back for our freshman year in high school. That was a year that flew by quickly. Most of us took on the task of learning a new language with Mr. Macy, joined different clubs, and played varsity or junior varsity sports. After that, in 2016, 40 of us entered our sophomore year. That year, we made Renaissance masks with Mrs. Garsnett and read To Kill a Mockingbird. Also that year, we could add more elective classes in our schedules. Some of us took home ec with Mrs. Hyder, who made the best bread and sweet tea everyone talked about, or our class with Mrs. Sherpick, where you could make your pottery or make aspirin with Mr. Stevenson in chemistry. 39 of us came back for our junior year to either tackle Mrs. Reed's AP U.S. History class or one of Mr. Stevenson's science classes. Our skills in decorating came in pretty handy our junior year. We created a pretty cool haunted house that was actually pretty successful in scaring some kids. Next came prom, where we found the boys can wear more than just boots and jeans. Our prom theme was past the city limits, and Deja Watson was our princess, and Robbie Boo was our prince. Before we knew it, our senior year was upon all 41 of us. From taking senior trips to the State House, Holiday World, and Kings Island, this year has been great. This year, Deja was queen for our prom and homecoming. Colin Hoffman was our homecoming king, and Aaron Mullins was our prom king. This year has been filled with many last verse, laughter, and opportunities. Throughout the past 13 years, we've lost and gained classmates along the way. One of those including our beloved classmate, Jessica Troutman. Some of us will move away, or some of us will stay, but we will never forget our time here at Shoals. This has been a crazy journey, and now we each are on our own new journey. I wish nothing more to this class than happiness and success, because each and every one of us deserve it. So, congratulations to my fellow classmates. Thank you.
Now we will watch a video put together by senior video editor Macy Way.
In the early rush of morning, trying to get the kids to school. One's hanging on my shirt tail, another's locked up in her room. And I'm yelling up the stairs, stop worrying about your hair, you look fine. Then they're fighting in the backseat, and I'm playing referee. Now someone's gotta go the moment that we leave, and everybody's late. I swear I can't wait till they grow up. Then they do, and that's how it is. It's just quiet in the morning. Can't believe how much you miss all they do and all they did. You want all the dreams they dreamed of to come true. Then they do. Now the youngest is starting college. She'll be leaving in the fall. And Brianna's latest boyfriend called to ask if we could talk. And I got the impression that he's about to pop the question any day. I look over at their pictures sitting in their frames. I see them as babies, I guess that'll never change. You pray all their lives that someday they will find happiness. Then they do, and that's how it is. It's just quiet in the morning. Can't believe how much you miss all they do and all they did. You want all the dreams they dreamed of to come true. Then they do. No more Monday PTAs, no carpools or soccer games. Your work is done. Now you got time that's all your own. You've been waiting for so long for those days to come. Then they do, and that's how it is. It's just quiet in the morning. Can't believe how much you miss all they
do. 8 years old, couple cane posts sitting down by the creek. Lines in the water, watching those bobbers, seeing that red sun sink. Mama's on the porch yelling supper's hot. Y'all come and get it. We yelled 5 more minutes. At 16 it was 12:03, standing at her front door. And Katie's dad said midnight, but we needed just a little more. Yellow light flipping on and off, interrupting that good night kissing. We wanted 5 more minutes. of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. I wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it and give myself 5 more minutes. 18, turned my helmet in, walked to the 50-yard line. Just the coach and me after we lost 8-10 to 9. And I cried, man, next time to get in here I'll have to buy a ticket. Can't you give me 5 more minutes? Time rolls by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. I wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it and give myself 5 more.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I did.
Boy, you gonna know it all. You'll think you're 10 feet tall, run like you're bulletproof. Boy, you're gonna hate this town. Wish you could burn it down. That fire in your eyes is 20 counties wide. But boy, you're gonna love 17. Boy, you'll do some stupid things. You're gonna drive and kiss and throw a punch and grow up way too fast. You're gonna drop the ball, hit the wall, and break some hearts like glass. I know you will, 'cause you're a part of me, and a part of you will always be. Yeah, boy, you gonna be so stubborn. You get that from your mother. I already see it now. You weren't built for backing down. Boy, there'll be a small town night. You'll fall for her sky blue eyes. And when she's in your hands, you'll think you're a man and not a boy. She'll make you lose your mind. Boy, she'll be every reason why. You're gonna drive and kiss and throw a punch and grow up way too fast. You're gonna drop the ball, hit the wall, and break some hearts like glass. I know you will, 'cause you're a part of me, and a part of you will always be my boy. boy, you're gonna come back home, you're gonna settle down. But you won't feel the way I'm feeling now. If I could write a letter to me and send it back in time to myself at 17, first I'd prove it's me by saying, look under your bed, there's a Skull can and a Playboy no one else would know you hid. And then I'd say, I know it's tough when you break up after 7 months. And yeah, I know you really liked her, and it just don't seem fair. But all I can say is pain like that is fast and it's rare. And oh, you got so much going for you, going right. But I know at 17 it's hard to see past Friday night. She wasn't right for you, and still you feel like there's a knife sticking out of your back, and you're wondering if you'll survive. But you'll make it through this and you'll see you're still around to write this letter to me. At the stop sign at Tomlinson and 8th, always stop completely. Well, don't just tap your brakes. And when you get a date with Bridget, make sure the tank is full. On second thought, forget it, that one turns out kinda cool. Each and every time you have a fight, just assume you're wrong and Dad is right. And you should really thank Miss Brinkman, she spends so much extra time. It's like she sees the diamond underneath, and she's polishing you till you shine. And oh, you got so much going for you, going right. But I know at 17 it's hard to see past Friday night. Tonight's the bonfire rally, but you're staying home instead, because if you fail algebra, Mom and Dad will kill you dead. But trust me, you'll squeak by and get a C, and you're still around to write this letter to me. You got so much up ahead, you'll make new friends, and you should see your kids and wife. And I didn't by saying have no fear, these are nowhere near the best years of your life. I guess I'll see you in the mirror when you're a grown man. P.S. go hug Aunt Rita every chance you can. And oh, you got so much going for you, going right. But I know at 17 it's hard to see past Friday night. I wish you'd study Spanish, I wish you'd take a typing class, I wish you wouldn't worry and let it be. Hey, I'd say have a little faith and you'll see. If I could write a letter to me,
As each graduate receives his or her diploma, the parents and guardians are invited to stand. Please hold your applause or shouts of congratulations until the last graduate has been named. Row 3, please stand. Abigail Ruby Stahl. Robert William Boo. Ovan Maurice Boucher. Kendra Michelle Troutman. Justin Scott Sanders. Jason Ryan King. Samuel Linus Bruner. Row 2, please stand. Caleb Michael Sanders. Graham Merrill Montgomery. Faith Desiree Abel. Hope Elaine Self. Mika Cheyenne Terry. Joanna Renee Schneer. Michael Chase Bench. Row 1, please stand. Cole Allen Diamond. Deja Love Watson. Dayton Russell Watson. Brittany Nicole James. Dalton Lance Parr. Brianda May Garberry. Row 3, please stand. Amelia Marie Cooper. Susanna Moon Scott. Craig Austin Tuttle. Haley Rose Davis. Dylan Lee Hepburn. Zenye Ryan Salmon. Benjamin Drake Clymer. Row 2, please stand. Lexis Diane Bussell. Colin Michael Hoffman. Gabrielle Nicole McCarty. Macy Marie Way. Sarah Lene Kraft. Avery Sue Barnvine. Mitch Dean McKibben. Row 1, please stand. Damon Brian Jones. Aaron Joseph Lentz.
Taylor Michelle Jordan.
Caitlin Renee Cooper. Neil Patrick Moore Nidifer. Philip David Troutman.
Will the candidates for graduation please stand? I wish to add my congratulations to you and your families for your accomplishments and wish you success in the future. And now, by the power vested in me by the state of Indiana and the Shoals Community School Board of School Trustees, I now declare you graduates of Shoals High School.
We did it. The day we have all been longing for is now here, graduation day. We have all accomplished a major milestone in our lives. This is a huge achievement in the journey of our lives, one that should be recognized for its significance. Without the support of our family and friends and teachers, we would not be where we are today. We have all worked so hard to be standing here today. My high school diploma is a wonderful tool that opens many doors of opportunity in the world. As we will soon be beginning a new season in our lives, we can look back at the many laughs we have all shared this year. 13 years of being with our fellow classmates, and after today, we'll likely never all stand in the same room again. We are a family and should remember the good times we shared at Shoals High School. And with that, will the 2018 class join me in the turning of our tassels?
As our class flower presenters take their positions, would everyone please join me in one more round of applause for our band and choir, our speaker today, and most importantly, the class of 2018. Please remain seated until the graduates have made their way to the front of the school, where they can be greeted by their family and friends. Thank you for your attendance here today, and I wish you all safe travels and a wonderful summer.